Hi guys, I am Komal Fez and this video is about my 3 tips on planning a trip to Mexico City. I'm traveling for the first time and I thought this was worth sharing. So, tip number 1, making a map on Google Maps. If you go to your Google Maps and you sign in with your Gmail account, simply go here and click your places. In the saved places, you can add any place. So as you can see, for every trip that I do, I make like a special, specific, separate segment. So this is one that I made for Mexico City. Now, what I really do is I start marking all the places that I am searching for and I would like to visit. What it does is at the end, it gives you an overview of all the places that you've marked for that particular place. So if I go to Mexico City, all these blue dots are the ones that I've marked. I can show you another example because I'm still making this map. You won't be able to see as many. I can show you the example of another city that I marked, let's say London. So here you go. As you can see, I've marked all these places that I wanted to visit in London over my trips. What then I could do was, even when I didn't have internet, I could always just go to one place. So for example, I would do, okay, day 1, this area. I would start with the first dot, then go to the second, then go to the third, and keep navigating my way around. Even if I didn't have Wi-Fi or I didn't have data, I could always ask people about these particular locations and find my way. But this was amazingly helpful to figure out what are the areas and things and places and, food or things to do near that area to do a 1 day trip. And this is also helpful in terms of figuring out, okay, how am I going to divide my days? So if I want to do a couple of things here, then a couple of things here, these 2 places are really far away. And then a couple of things here, which is really far away from other 2. So it then helps me understand that day 1 I can do here, or day 2 I can do here. Or if I have less days, then in the morning I can do this area, take a break here somewhere, and then in the afternoon do this area. Oftentimes I would just do Google search and just see, just generally typing things to do in Mexico City. And, I would go one by one into these links and see them. However, what I really found helpful over time was Culture Trip. This is an amazing website, along with some other websites that I use as well. But what I really look for is I would start with Mexico City, but would then go into looking at itineraries. So Mexico City itinerary. There you go. So if you're going for 5 days, if you're going for 3 weeks, whatever, like I'm just going to do these 5 days because I'm there for a week. And I don't really follow these day 1, day 2, but it helps me understand what are the places nearby that people are doing in 1 day or are possible in 1 day. And so I can accommodate that into my day plans and also put these places onto my map. Culture Trip is good, but also like just again, like just doing a Google search is also pretty amazing. So like this, I did this 1 week for this is someone's blog. I don't follow them, but I just keep looking through these itineraries because these are just like the best thing to plan a trip. And also, even if I'm not saving these websites or I'm not making a note of them, I still have the idea of the place in mind. So when I get there, I do have a picture of what the experience will be like before I get there, which is very helpful because sometimes you have less days, you have less time. You don't want to waste your time doing things which you won't end up liking. So this is my second tip. Look for itineraries. And especially the ones on Culture Trip are pretty awesome. And then my third tip is looking at Airbnb for experiences. So I usually go to airbnb.ca. I'm in Canada, so the CA is more relevant for me. And I would do Mexico City. And in Mexico City, I would go into experiences. I can also do adventures. So both those. And then I will just start looking at the different experiences people have posted. And if I like one or I like the price and everything, then I'll just book one of these. Airbnb experiences is a great way to interact with locals or other travelers. It's also really amazing if you're traveling on your own. You get to do things with other people. So, yeah, this is my third trip. As you can see from Mexico City, I really like this one. Live and enjoy authentic mezcal tasting. Mezcal is an alcoholic drink that is very local to the area. And one of my friends introduced this to me. And ever since then, I definitely want to try that. So I wanted to try it with, someone who knows that place, who knows what's the best one, what's not good. And as you can see, the price is pretty good. So I'm gonna most probably get this one. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this was useful. These were some really basic tips. I am hoping that I will be making more videos, especially of this trip. I do get a bit lazy and I don't end up recording stuff that is important. But this time I am definitely going to make an effort. No promises, but hopefully. Please do share your tips and tricks, any suggestions you might have. Feel free to share this video and like or comment and subscribe. Thank you so much.